guys, welcome back to the Sunless Ray YouTube channel. My name is Jessica Ray and I am the founder of Sunless Ray, and I've also been a professional spray tan artist for over a decade now. Sunless Ray started out as a spray tan company that has transitioned into selling self-tanning products. We still do mobile spray tanning in the Austin, Texas area all the way to Georgetown. And we have our flagship location in Orange County, California. We have our self-tan kits on Amazon Prime and our website, as well as just our non-toxic self-tan mousse by itself that you can purchase. And on our website, you can use code FREESHIP for free shipping in the US only. Today I want to go over what to expect after a spray tan. Let's go over a spray tan first because the self-tan is a little different, especially if you're using our Sunless Ray mousse. So a spray tan, say you get it, you know, you have the spray tan on, you're at the salon or at your home and you just got it applied, right? Like, what do I expect? What's gonna happen? What do I do? So most people feel sticky, or depending on the spray tanner you go to, you can feel like wet afterwards. So you kind of do this like weird like spray tan walk where like none of your limbs are touching and you kind of just walk like this. But it feels like you have to, but you don't, but most people do. And if your spray tan artist isn't using drying powder or like is oversaturating you with solution, you can feel really sticky or wet after a spray tan. Some spray tan artists will have you stand in front of a fan, butt naked, and just dry there, which as a spray tanner I would never have my clients do, but that is really common in the spray tan world. But with our spray tans, we dry you and then we use drying powder so you don't have that sticky feeling. But of course, other people do it differently. It doesn't make it wrong or not a good way. It's just a different experience. So expect to feel a little sticky depending on where you go. And then you can't wear tight clothes afterwards. So you need to not wear yoga pants to your spray tan appointment or bring an extra set of clothes. Even a bra, it's really common to not even wear a bra afterwards. If you're bigger chested and you like get sweaty under here like me, you could do like the tuck so that doesn't happen. But it's not good to put on like a bra right after because it can kind of rub off the spray tan solution and it not work. So loose, dark clothing so that if you get anything on your clothes, you don't see it. Everything washes out, but you don't want to be like going out and then having like a brown spot on your shirt and you have to go to like CVS afterwards. It just, you want to avoid that, even though it'll wash out. If you don't care, I mean, do your own thing. These are just things to think about. So you will have the dark clothing on, you may be sticky. A huge thing is to not sweat. So in Texas right now, you know, it's been the hottest summer on record in Texas, so it's really hard not to sweat. But that's why mobiles are so amazing, because you could just stay home. You can honestly stay naked in your house, whatever you wanted to do. But if you're going in and out of a salon, it could be a little tougher and you sweat. So you really want to park close to the salon, walk really slow, make sure you're calm, not running into your appointment. You know, you don't want to be sweating. And you don't want to be doing something right afterwards. Make sure you have no plans afterwards. You can just go home until you rinse off your spray tan. So a standard is going to be 8 hours and a rapid is 2 to 4 hours depending on how tan you want to be. And until you shower, you are on strict guidelines because you can mess up your tan. We can give you the best spray tan of your life, but you can go home and mess it up. You can drive home and mess it up. I mean, the seatbelt, be careful of your seatbelt. Just be diligent of anything that kind of may rub or sweat, and even water. So that's the next one, is you can't do anything with water until your first shower. So don't bathe your children. Don't do the laundry. Moving the wet laundry to the dry laundry can leave you with like a mark from a wet shirt. The dishes, washing your hands, that's a huge one, you know, especially with COVID. What I tell people to do is just to use hand sanitizer on the inside of their hands so that they don't get any water spots over here. Yeah, no water until your first shower. That's a huge one. I have another YouTube video all about what water you can go in and all of those things without ruining your tan, so check that video out. I'm not going to go into detail on that in this one. Another thing, the last thing is, after you get your spray tan, that's not the tan color you're going to have. Sometimes it's pretty true to what it's going to be, but it's after your first shower and you rinse off that bronzer is what color you're going to be. So say you got a tan, you look super dark, and you rinse it off, you're not as dark. That's really common. So don't just think this is the color you're gonna be. You know, if you're telling your spray tanner right after she tans you, like, ooh, I want to be darker, like, that's not always the answer. You can get darker with different solutions and things like that. So just seeing the color isn't, like, don't think this is the color, for lack of better words. That's just the bronzer. When you take a shower and you see brown water, that is the bronzer coming off, and then the chemical reaction, the DHA with your skin, will be underneath. That's what made you tan. So for example, with a Rapid, you can rinse off your spray tan in 2 hours and it'll look like you have no tan, but you will gradually get darker. So just keep that in mind based upon like what you're doing, what you want your tan for, and don't text your spray tanner like, hey, my tan's gone. Like, yes, it'll keep getting darker. And so I said self-tanning is a little bit different, especially with Sunless Ray. Like, our Sunless Ray mousse is not sticky. It will not transfer onto your clothes. You will not feel super wet afterwards. You still want to follow all the other guidelines of loose clothes, water, sweat, the color getting darker over time, but you're not going to have the stickiness and you're not going to have that wet feeling. Other self-tanners can be the same or they're different. Just shop around until you find something that you like. Different formulas are going to be stickier or not sticky. You just got to try them out. Of course, I'm going to vouch for Sunless Ray. I wanted a solution in a formula for self-tan that didn't make you feel that way, and we accomplished that. Try it, compare it to other ones, find whatever you like, but that is what to expect after a spray tan or self-tan. The biggest thing always is to plan your day around your fake tan, not the other way around. I had a client who was like, I'm gonna go to a concert right after, and I was like, no, do not go to a concert with your spray tan or self-tan still marinating, like before your shower. You can look crazy. If you sweat, spill a beer on you, someone else spilled a beer on you, your tan's ruined, and I can't fix it the next day because it's really hard just to get like one area perfectly. So just don't do it. Plan your day around it. As a spray tan artist for over a decade, 95% of my clients want to spray tan in the evening so that they could just stay home, sleep in it, and shower in the morning. So that is the golden rule. That is the best way to do it because you eliminate all the other things. If you do get a spray tan or want to self-tan at 10 a.m., 12 p.m., just do the Rapid so you have a less amount of time for error. So just keep all of these things in mind. After you do it once, you're a pro. And just that first time, you just need to get past that. Follow the rules, watch all my videos, and you will have a good tan. I promise. I don't want to overwhelm you. It's just frustrating because I've been a spray tanner on the other side where I've given a great spray tan and then the client's like, I hate my tan, I have water spots on myself, and it's like, well, yeah, because you did this, this, and this, but it looks like I did a bad service. So it can be frustrating as a spray tanner, but yeah, that's today's video. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned what to expect after a spray tan or a self-tan. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video. I share a new episode every Tuesday. And think of the comment section below as kind of like a fake tan forum. I like to answer any questions that you have within 24 hours. And I'm here to help you and guide you and make sure you have the best tan possible. I don't care if you're using Sunless Ray products, whatever other product, does not matter. I'm just here to help and be a source to talk to because it's like, where do you get the right information, you know? And yeah, that could be me. So comment below with any questions you have. I can also make a new video about it. You can request that so I can go into more detail. You can follow us on Instagram at Sunless Ray. Our TikTok is also Sunless Ray. We're on Amazon Prime. Just type in Sunless Ray. Sunless Ray for everything, right? And that's R-A-E. So my middle name is Ray. That's where that came from. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching these episodes. I love connecting and meeting you in the comments. So stay tuned for another episode next Tuesday. And until then, make sure to keep up with us on Instagram.